Good morning, futures traders. Today is Friday, July 25th, the time 9:29. Trading the Nasdaq open today using Quant Alpha. We have the automated bot on the left, and I'm on the right. So we'll wait for the open in about 40 seconds. We really don't have any indication as to which direction. We do have a quant long that was invalid. So we could be looking for an S2 long on a high volume in this direction here. However, if we get a high volume bar here, it's conceivable that we can take that S3 trade or the break of the high volume. We do have the current low in London low right here. So 5 seconds, still no indication as to direction.
Order filled. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled.
All right, we're done there. On the manual side, let's see what the bot is doing. We'll move this stop up a little bit because the bars aren't as big. And again, I'm more aggressive with the break evens here, so I'm going to trade this bot a little differently like I do it manually. Because this is on an account. All right, so we did 141 on the bot. Now the bot's taking an S3 here. I need to fix my offset. So we'll let the bot run a little bit. So you can see we hit our daily goal for the manual system. And let's make this window a little bigger here so we can all see it. Turn off my copier. So we had this Titan break short, and we are placing the S3 trade here. Let's see what it does. It took out the London low, so I can get rid of this line here. We did get a high volume short here as well. But again, now I'm just letting you see the bot. Normally, one and done is good. No reason to get greedy, especially with a bot. A lot of folks think they need to let the automation run all day. Not true. For this particular strategy, it needs volatility and momentum. So it's not meant to run all day. I can tell you that. You run it all day, you're going to lose. So we want to be very transparent with that. I'll give you some more time to take a look at it. See if we get this S3. Again, some more volume short on this bar. But again, the bars aren't that big. 53 ticks that bar was. This was 78 ticks. Sorry about that. Lost connectivity to my VPS, so it stopped the video, so I restarted it. So you can see we're still in this S3 here. It's potential setup based on this bar, but there are some settings to turn this off, to cancel this order. So looks like we may have a little bug there. I think it doesn't because the short is still valid. So I'm going to pause the video just so that we don't take up a lot of time, and I'll turn it on once we...
NQ Quant Long.
So we're getting a long here, but it's invalid because there's not enough ticks. So we need 80 ticks. So you can see we have this light blue, which signifies invalid. It's because we don't have 80 ticks. Yeah, we have 65 ticks. So we don't have enough room for target one. Now, if we were on the different ATM, which is the 40 tick version, which let me show you that.
Order canceled.
I'll show you that. So if we change that to the 40 tick target, so we change this to where it's our first target and change the ATM to the 40 tick pre-market. And we enable that. We change that to here. All right. So changing it to the 40, this would have been a valid trade. It would not have executed because we had 61 ticks here. So that would have been a valid trade long. However, we didn't have
Target filled. Order submitted.
All right, so now it's looking for the S3 because we had high volume here. It places the order below the zone here.
Order filled. Exit. Order submitted.
Okay, so you can see how the bot just now put another order here for an S3 because we had some high volume show up on this bar. So like I said, I like to move to break even quickly on the 1 minute NQ. And if you trade, like I said, if you traded the NQ as long as I've traded, you get to know that you need to do that because it's so volatile. So that's all with the ATM, right? So we can update the ATM to trade this automated strategy so that it moves to break even as quickly as you'd like. That's purely up to the trader. I'm more conservative when it comes to that. I like to get my profit in and out. Plus, the trailing drawdown kind of hurts you, so you need to trail as quickly as possible.
Order submitted.
Anyway, there's the there's the Titan bot in action. Still not perfect. We're still in unit testing. Beta testing is probably not going to start for a few weeks. So I'll open it up for beta testing to those that currently own the Quant Alpha. So there's going to be specific criteria we're looking for. For the beta test one, first thing is you need to own Quant Alpha manual. You need to know how to trade it. You need to know the rules for trading it. Secondly, I'd like you to have at least the background in technology and testing and quality control and software engineering, so you know how to test. Right? So you need to know that. So with that said, there's going to be some strict criteria. And the other thing is, we're going to only offer it to Discord members. It's not going for sale for the general public. It's just purely going to be for Discord members only to start. And again, that's going to be a ways off still, right? We're still looking to trade. I want to make sure this is profitable. It trades the way I trade it, right? Every day. So I don't want to be one of those folks that sell you something and doesn't make money. So if you trade it like I do, and that's the mindset we kind of programmed into this, is to trade it the way I trade it using my methodologies. We'll also have an aggressive mode that takes scalp trades that I'll share with you at some point. But anyway, okay, let me just share with you, enough talking. Let me share with you the trade journal for the week and let's close it out. All right, let's look at the results to close out the week. So here is profit for today included in the trade journal for the month of July. You can see we're at almost $3,100 for the month of July. So one loss so far. Quant Alpha is still doing very well as a strategy using the methodologies, how I trade it. So it's doing very well. So with that said, I'll give you an update on the TWST model on Monday. I do also have an update on the black gold strategies as well. So a lot of news. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a comment, shoot me a message on Discord, send me an email. Happy to help in any way. I'm always on Discord answering questions and interacting with the community. We have a great community. Good news is I also got funded on 4 more accounts yesterday, so trading those as well now. So far, so good. Hope everyone's having a great week. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back at it on Monday.